ton of tags. I'm about to film 4 tags in this shirt, so I hope that is okay. Let's get to it. Today's tag is the Reader's Confession tag. It was created by Bookish Cinders. Question number 1, have you damaged your own book? Yes, I have. Sure, I've showed you guys my old copies of Harry Potter several times. They are beat up as mess. I didn't do it intentionally, but I think over the course of time, sometimes books get wear and tear. You dog ear. Yes, we all do it occasionally. I don't do it much anymore. Things happen. Your dog gets a hold of it. You drop it. Stuff like that happens, okay? So, yes, I have damaged my own book unintentionally. Number 2, have you ever damaged a borrowed book? I don't think I have. I mean, I think maybe I've spilled something on a page from a library book, and I was like, oh, but I'm like, it's a library book, so it's not that big of a deal. But when a friend lends me their book, I am very sure to be very, very good with it because it's not my book, it's other person's, and they spent their money on it, so yeah. Number 3, how long does it take you to read a book? And this depends. It depends on the type of book, depends if I'm into it or not, depends on my mood. Right now I'm into a very, very amazing book, but for some reason it's taken me forever to read it because I'm just not in that reading mood. I think as readers we all go through that kind of like month where you're like read, then a month where you're like, I'm not in so much to reading right now, and then it just spurts and stuff like that. So it depends. I would say, usually it depends. It depends on the length of the book. It usually doesn't take me any longer than a week to read a book, which is, I know some of you guys that are speed readers are like, what? I can read a book in a day. I've read a book in a day before, so I've done it. But sometimes I'd say, for the general time span, I'd say anywhere from like 5 to 7 days. Books that you haven't finished. I have, I'm assuming this question means like books you started and then never finished. I do have a couple of those. Ones I can think off the top of my hand. The Kill Order by James Dashner, started that, never will finish it. I started Crest by Marissa Meyer, haven't finished it yet. I will finish it, I just don't know why I haven't yet for some reason. The Vampire Academy series, started it, haven't finished it. Percy Jackson series, started it, haven't finished it. What's wrong with me? / popular books you don't like. I don't know. I think there are some. A lot of people love Looking for Alaska by John Green. I'm not a huge fan of it. A lot of people love the Selection series. I started to be in love with it, but then by the end of it, I was not so much in love with it. I can't think of anything else right now that is overhyped and stuff like that, and that I don't like. Classics you didn't enjoy. I think as, you know, when we were in high school we had to read a ton of classics, and I can't, what are some classics I didn't like? I can't think of any because I don't read too much classics, which is a horrible thing, honestly, so I'm gonna have to skip this question for now. She bought just for the intellectualness of all of it. I don't really do that, honestly. I'm not one of those people that will buy a book and just be like, I'm going to buy this because it's going to make me look smarter. It's going to make me look good. So I do like that about myself, that I don't do that, but I should read more books that will make me more intellectual, obviously. And the last question is, any books that you haven't given back? Yes, it's just because I have one that I haven't read from a friend and I just don't ever see her, so I can't give it back to her because I don't ever see her. And in return, she has some of my books she can't give back because we just don't ever see each other that often, so yeah, I think it happens to everybody, honestly. And honestly, I've given out, like, there's about 4 books I can think of right now that I've lent out that I know I'll never see again, which makes me sad. Anyway, that was the Reader's Confession tag. I hope that tag wasn't too boring, but yeah, I'm off to film another tag video. Hope that is okay. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.